There are 3 kettlebell squat exercises to build stronger legs, stronger abs, and a stronger total body. And today I'm going to show you how to do each one of them correctly, safely, and properly, and why each one and how each one is going to make you stronger, and how each one is going to make you better by doing them. And from beginner to advanced, to intermediate to advanced. Let's jump into it. All right, so right into it. So first off, I'm going to go over each of the 3 kettlebell squat exercises, and then how you do each one, and the benefits of each one. All right, first one we're going to start with is the kettlebell goblet squat. That's the beginner squat. That's the beginner kettlebell exercise squat that you're going to do, and that's going to build a total strength, total stronger core, stronger legs, but it's also going to fire your glutes. It's going to fire your grip and your lats because you're going to be holding the bell in this position. All right. So this is the kettlebell goblet squat. You hypo catch that bell. You're squeezing the handle, and because the bell's in front of you, your abs have to fire to prevent you from falling forward. Therefore, the challenge here is squeezing your glutes, squeezing your legs, and keeping yourself upright. That's the challenge of this squat. And you're just going to squat down and power it up. Meanwhile, your abs are firing, your glutes are firing, your legs are holding the bell upright, but also at the same time is your body is engaged to hold that bell upright. As you can tell, my voice is a little shaky because I'm holding this bell. And as you squat it, you power it up. If you squat low enough, you're going to be firing more of your glutes, more of your hamstrings, but overall still going to engage more of your legs and your abs because of the front position of the kettlebell goblet squat. That's your beginner kettlebell squat. All right, that's that one. And I'll go back and I'll show you the many benefits of that and how to set that up. Second one's going to be the kettlebell one-arm front squat or rack squat in the rack position. Right. This is a little more intermediate. Going to the next one, because this exercise is an exercise that you need to know how to clean the bell up. You have to clean the bell up from the ground into that rack position in order to get there. So that's why it's more intermediate because of the rack position you need to get into from the clean. So the clean you have to learn first before you get into that one-arm rack squat. So clean that bell up. That's the rack squat you're going to get in, and then you're holding that strong in that rack squat. All right. So this is going to make you stronger, just like the goblet squat. It's going to demand that your abs are fired, glutes are engaged, but also your obliques are fired because of the offset weight of the bell. All right. And as you squat down, you have to maintain that offset balance on this other side, opposite oblique. That's going to really fire that as you squat into it and power up. And meanwhile, the arm that's holding the kettlebell in the rack position is squeezing, your grip's firing, your lat is engaged, you're really gripping that bell hard. As you squat into it. All right, and I'll come back to that and I'll show you how to do that and set that one up. All right, and then the third one, the more advanced exercise or kettlebell squat exercise, is the double kettlebell front squat. All right, this exercise is an exercise that's going to demand your entire body, your abs, your glutes, your legs, your core, your grip, your focus, everything, your breath, because you're going to have 2 kettlebells, double bells, each in the rack squat. Everything's engaged, everything's fired to do that correctly. Of course, you're preventing yourself from falling forward, meaning your abs are engaged, you're trying to stay upright, your entire thoracic, upper back area is engaged, your shoulder blades, your lats, to keep those bells in the rack position as you squat down. All right, show you how that looks and how. Then I'll go back to the goblet squat and we'll show you how to do that correctly. All right, so the double front squat. So again, a little bit more advanced, because not only are you cleaning one bell, you're cleaning 2 bells at the same time from the ground into the rack position. All right, this is in more intermediate advanced. Don't start with this, but this is a progression you can make if you want to go there. Great progress and great benefits, because like I said, everything's engaged, your full body, everything's firing, abs, glutes, core, grip, lats, thoracic, your back, everything's firing, everything's working. You're going to be getting double the benefit because you're having double the bells. All right, so this is how this looks. So, make sure you don't have a watch or whoop that get banged. So you're gonna double clean the bowels up into a double rack position. Then you get into that rack position, double, hold them in that double rack here, okay? And then you position, this is why it's hard, you have to really engage your core, engage your abs, and then you pull down. And that is the double squat. Then you, of course, have to let them down safely. Woo! That'll challenge you, that was just one rep. So that's a little bit more, that's a progression. You can get there, but you don't want to start there. If you're just beginning with your kettlebell journey, your kettlebell training, goblet squat is where you want to start. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. So the kettlebell goblet squat, how do you do it? And how does it benefit you? So the kettlebell goblet squat is going to be an exercise that you first progress from on the deadlift. So you want to get that deadlift first, deadlifting the bell, because you have to be able to hypo catch the bell up to position, into the double rack position, it's often called, and gripping hard into that front squat. All right, so again, the benefits of the goblet squat are full body engagement, full ab engagement, full glutes, full body, grip, lats, but at the same time, you can do it if you're just starting out and you're a beginner to kettlebell training, as long as you can get the bell to that rack position by first, like I said, hypo catching the bell, okay? And then as you pull down, you want to pull yourself down. So before I get into the squat, you got to remember that the setup is important, because the setup, as my breathing, so give me your heart rate out a little bit. The setup's going to be important because every time you set up with the goblet squat, you want to make sure everything's firing. You have the bell in the right position, not out here, not down here, not up here, right at your chest level, and your feet in the right position. All right, so I have a specific video on going through each of one of those exercises on the goblet squat. You can check that out if you want to after this. But 3 quick tips to set up. Bell's going to be right by your toes. You're going to hypo catch that bell, grip it strong, then you're going to be pulling yourself down strong with your abs engaged to maintain your posture, and you're pulling yourself with your legs into the ground, not dropping, pulling. You briefly pause, and then you power up with the power breath, right? It looks like this. Step 1, hypo catch. Position, feet slightly pointed out, about 10-15 degrees. Shoulder width apart. Inhale, pulse down with your legs. Pause, power it up. Each time you power it up, you're driving your heels together, and that's going to keep your knees outward instead of bowing in. And you know you're doing that right when you feel the outside of your legs, outside of your quads firing. So you pull, drive, lock it up at the top. Full leg locked, fully stand all the way up and tall. Make sure your glutes are fired as well, all right? Down, just like that. Your breath is important. You want to power breathe from the bottom in a fashion from the bottom all the way to the top. Don't hold your breath because you can get dizzy. If you do want to hold your breath, on the way down is the place to do it. So you inhale, hold, pull down, and then power up all the way up. All right. Pressurized breathing to keep your core tight, your abs engaged. Like I said, because they're going to be firing, you want to keep them nice and engaged and contracted. That's the goblet squat, and the benefits include full body activation, full body strength, leg strength, glute strength if you squat low enough. So you want to go about parallel. All right, if you don't have the mobility for that, you can work with that. But the deeper you squat, the more your glutes are going to be engaged. So you're going to be firing your glutes more and more. All right, abs again are going to be fired because you're preventing yourself from falling forward. And again, grip, lats, arms, biceps, because you're holding that down in that fixed position. And your thoracic, your upper back is working because you're squeezing, you're holding that belt together. Thoracic, upper back, this is the thoracic area. Squeezing your shoulders together, holding it engaged, and your lats are firing to hold that belt into position. So it's a full body exercise. Focus on the legs. And of course, leg strength is going to be a benefit you gain as well, but it's also total body strength. It's not just training your legs, it's total body. That's the goblet squat. Next up is a one arm front squat, or double or rack squat, but it's in the rack position. You can hear it called by different things, but it's a one arm front squat is what it's called. And that exercise, like I said, it's the more intermediate one, and this is how you do it. Once you get to the goblet squat, you're progressing. Your next squat's going to be the one arm rack squat. Okay. First, you know how to clean the bell. So let's cover that real quick. So what I suggest when you're progressing from the goblet to the one arm squat is you first get that clean up with the cheat clean. So what's a cheat clean? You're just cheating that bell up, your other hand's helping. It's coming under, and it's bringing that bell to the rack position. All right. So this hand, put under. Okay. This other hand is in this rack position here. Okay. So I'll show you on this side. So my right hand is turned out. Let's grip the back of the bell here. This hand goes first. So the kettlebell rack side, it's going to go palm facing you on top of the bell. Then your cheat hand, other hand, is going to go underneath. Okay. And as you come up, you're cheating. You're helping guide that bell into the rack position. All right. So we'll start with that. Looks like this. Into the rack. Okay. Lower it. Hand on top of the hand. Here's hand. Cheat hand on top of the kettlebell hand. Down. And up. And down. Making sure to roll the bell around. Okay. And not flop it. That is not. That didn't feel good. No, it doesn't flop around. That's not what you do. You roll the bell around. You roll. Okay. You're rolling. So the bell should roll on your wrist. Okay. So I'll show you with this hand. It should roll and roll down. Roll and roll down. Roll and roll down. It should never bang your forearm. Okay. Even when you're doing the cheat clean, roll, roll down. Roll, roll down. Okay. Get the kettlebell clean down first by following this tip. The key tip for the kettlebell clean is pulling the elbow back. Okay. So to help you roll it into position, your elbow one needs to pull back. So watch how this happens. So as I come up, my elbow's coming back, it's rolling around. Watch my elbow here. Pull, down. Pull, down. So that pulls back, and it rolls around. Pull, roll around, all right? Same thing with the cheat clean. Pull it, roll it around. Once you get that down, now you're ready for the one arm front squat. So, once you get into the rack position, once you get into the one arm rack position, then you're ready to go and follow my setups. The steps for this first is clean the bell. That's step one. Step two is the setup for this, okay? So the key thing here with the one arm front squat is bell into position, arm in that strong rack position. Your arm should be vertical, straight up and down, okay? You should be able to open your hand with the bell, move your fingers, it should sit right here between your thumb and your first finger here. So it looks like this. Rack position, open it, you're right here ready to go, okay? Full vertical forearm, pull it elbow down to your lap, should be sitting right by your side, okay? That's step two, after you clean the bell. Step three is engage, so make sure your abs are engaged more, legs are engaged, legs are locked. I like to take this hand, you can either have it out here, or pretend you have another bell here, you're gonna rack it here, engage your lat here on this side, and you're gonna pull down. Feet are gonna be same positions as the goblet squat, about 10-15 degrees out, shoulder width apart. You're gonna still be pulling yourself down. Inhale, pause, abs engaged, pull, pause down, power it up, okay? Down, course through the heels, just like that. Last one. Up. Just like that, okay? Of course, sit down safely. That's the one arm rack squat, or front squat, in the rack position, with one bell, okay? First step, clean the bell correctly. Second step, hold it strong in the rack position. Third step, inhale your breath, turn your core, and then pull yourself down, Power it up. Strong every time, taking one rep at a time. If you have a set of 3, you're doing 3 single reps. Pull down, pause it. At the top, you're fully locking your quads, legs, glutes, everything's fired. Okay? That is the one arm kettlebell front squat and how to do that. Okay, benefits, like I said at the beginning, opposing oblique and core is going to have to offset that balance of the weight. And that's going to create more ab engagement, more muscle fiber activation, more muscle groups are going to be activated. And because of that, you're going to be getting more out of each of these exercises, each rep you do with this exercise, right? So, and then lastly is going to be the double kettlebell front squat. So, double the bells, double the results. Okay, so the double kettlebell front squat is more intermediate, it's more advanced. You want to get down the first 2, the goblet squat, the one arm rack squat, and if you want to progress to double bell training, this is the double bell kettlebell front squat. All right, so this exercise, again, first you have to have down the clean, strong with 1 bell, because you're going to be doing 2 bells, okay? 2 strong bells, okay? There's differences in cleaning 1 bell and 2 bells. First difference is your stance. It needs to be wider because you're going to be hiking 2 bells back, or you're going to be swing cleaning these bells, okay? Because they're going to be 2 bells, heavy weight. You want to get the momentum, hike them back, and clean them up. Okay, you want to have that space between your legs to get 2 bells between your legs. If it's too close, you can't fit them in between. So a little bit wider than usual. So go about shoulder width apart, and then stand a little bit wider. Okay, you should be able to see the bells that can go and make that distance that you made in between those as you hike it back. Okay, so to set up with the double front squat. So there's 3 ways to set up this bell. Okay, you can have step 1. You can have flat bells here, facing you flat like this. The challenge with that is they're wider that way, and therefore you need to stand wider. So it looks like this for these ones, nice and wide. And you hike them back, and you clean them up. Okay, then you get into that position. Okay. A second way to clean these bells is the V. Okay, it's the V. So you slightly turn them into, or it's an A. It looks like a V to you, but it's an A. So they're slightly pointed towards me. This is my favorite position. The way to do it, you just your hands are slightly pointed this way at an angle, 45-degree angle, and you just tip the bells back, and then you clean them up. All right, I like this position. This way to clean them up because you have all that space between your legs. You don't need as much space between your legs because the bells they're not as wide as when they're like this. They're a little more compact, and they're already in the position they need to be to clean it into that rack position. When you're here, you have to rotate your wrist more to go from here to here. When you're in this position, you're almost there. You just slightly rotate the wrist. So it looks like this. Hinge down, tilt it back, back position, okay? Then you go into the front squat. Position your feet, pull down, just like that, okay? And then the third one is going to be, that's the V, that was the A, this is the V. There's 4 actually, I'll show you each one. This one's a little more complicated, I don't recommend this, but I want to show you how this works. So you're having your bells here like this, you hike them back, and then you have to rotate all the way to that rack position, okay? That's an option. I don't like it, because your shoulders are out of the lock position, pack position, and you hike, you have to go all the way into the rack position. You have to do a lot of rotation. So that's one, but I'm not going to show you how to do it because I don't recommend that. But that's one, that's an option. Okay, the last one that I do recommend is the hammer option, or the bells are in a hammer position. Your hands are straight up and down. Okay, this is a good one too. This gives you a little bit, this gives you more space, or it compacts the bells together more so that when you hike it back and clean them, they're even more together and compact, okay? So you don't have to stand as wide. So you just grab the bells, like thumbs up, hammer position curls, hike them back, go into position as you rotate slightly into that position, into that rack position, okay? Looks like this, inhale. Then then your rack position. You get into position, okay, from here, adjust your feet if you need to a little bit, and then you pull down, just like you would the goblet squat or the front squat. Abs engaged, hold your breath, pull down strong, pause, power it up, corkscrew those heels together. Okay, each rep, take one rep at a time, down, up, lock out at the top. Okay, as you lower these bells, you drop them straight down between your legs, don't throw them forward, elbows come back, and they come nice and easy, just like that. All right, those are the double kettlebell clean options. Okay, so you pick one of those. I recommend the A. So it's a V, it looks like a V, but it's an A. It's slightly pointed this way, okay? A position, they're be facing you. And then you go into your double front squat, okay? So I'll show you what that looks like now and how to set that up, okay? All right, bells are together even, okay? So lined up, slightly pointing down. So for you, it would look like an A, it looks like an A to me. So that the next step is going to be stand wide, a little bit wider than you would normally, shoulder width apart, a little bit wider than that, okay? You're still going to find your hip hinge. You still want a foot space away from that bell, just like in a swing. You hinge, you find that bell here, you tilt them back. Tilt them back by packing your shoulders down to the sockets, and then you inhale, hold, clean it strong, and then you go, that's step one, is the clean. Here we go, it looks like this. Powered up with a powerful breath, and then you have them in the double rack position. Okay, make sure they're nice and vertical, strong, down to the position. You need them down to the, pulling down with your elbows into the side, under sides. All right, check your feet, 10-15 degrees out still. You can bring your feet closer together, which I recommend after you clean it. Okay, shoulder width apart, inhale, abs tight, then you're gonna pull yourself down, neck straight up, head straight up forward, back nice and straight, chest up. Up. Okay, again, tight. Powering it up. Just like you would a goblet squat and the one arm racks or front squat. It's gonna be harder because you have double bells, but the principles still apply. Pull down, power it up, corkscrew the heels together so your knees stay out and they don't bow in. You're gonna feel that again on the outside of your quad when you do that correctly, okay? So that is the double kettlebell front squat. Those are the 3 kettlebell exercises that are gonna get you strong legs, strong abs, strong core, and a strong total body. And those are the only 3 kettlebell exercises, kettlebell squat exercises that you need. Starting with the beginning one, the goblet squat, advancing to the intermediate one arm front squat, and then, like I just showed you, the double kettlebell front squat. All right? There's progressions for each, okay? And just because the goblet squat is the beginner kettlebell squat, doesn't mean it's not a challenge. If you're more intermediate or you're more experienced with kettlebell training, just add a heavier bell. Add a heavier bell in your goblet squat, that's going to take care of business. That's going to challenge you enough. Trust me on that one. So you can stick with the goblet squat for a long period of time and still get amazing gains in quad development, strength, ab, core, total body with just one bell. Okay? All you need is one bell. Okay? The second exercise I like because of the off-center weight, and it really fires your opposite oblique on this side, your abs on this side, entire left side if it's on your right side, or right if it's on your left, to really help you develop strong, stable off-center balance, and it's going to fire your quads as well, opposite leg, and it's just going to make you stronger overall because of the off-center weight of the bell. Okay, and then the double kettlebell front squat. You know, what do I need to say about that? It's 2 bells. It's front squat. It's full tension. It's, as you saw, I was squatting. It was hard to speak. I was trying to hold those bells. You know, prevent myself from falling forward. My abs were firing like crazy. My glutes were firing. My legs just to help me stabilize, especially my lats, my upper back, my thoracic, everything. And my biceps folding into the rack position. Everything's working with the double kettlebell front squat. But that's an advancement. That's an advanced kettlebell squat exercise. You don't need to start there. You don't even need to go there unless you want to go with little belt training. All right. Start with the goblet squat. Get good at that, solid, strong. Even progress in your weight with that bell. Okay. Start with where you're at. 5 to 8 reps or so, even to 10. Go heavier. Just get refined. Get better at the goblet squat. You're gonna get so much benefit and progress and make so many strength gains in your legs, core, total body with the goblet squat. All you need to do is add, like I said, a heavier kettlebell. Okay, and then if you want to get to that one arm rack squat, first you need to know how to do the clean right. And I do have the clean. I have how to do the clean, how to break it down, one step, A to Z, how to get it done. Once you get that clean down, you can just go into the strong rack position hold. Okay, I have that in the description if you want to check that out after this. That's important to get that clean down. And then you go into the one arm rack squat. Okay, video on that as well. I went through it briefly now. If you want even more in depth on how to do this, the one arm rack front squat, check that out in my description here. And then double squat, you know, if you want to go that route, you're intermediate, you're more advanced, and that's something that you can progress to, but you do not even need to think about that right now. Start goblet squat, get that down, refine that strength, develop power, and then you can do the one arm rack squat. And if there's one that I would recommend for everyone, that's the best kettlebell front squat or kettlebell squat you can do, it's the goblet squat. Why? Because everyone can do it, from beginner to intermediate to advanced, and still progress in challenge, in strength. And all you need to do is add a heavier kettlebell, and you get better and stronger. Okay, heavier you're gonna squat, the harder it's gonna be. More challenging, the more strength you're gonna develop. All right. So those are my 3 kettlebell squat exercises to build strong legs, a strong abs, and a strong total body with 1 or 2 kettlebells if you want to get to the double kettlebell squat exercise that you can do. Getting stronger legs, getting stronger core, everything like I just said, glutes, everything with the kettlebell. That's why I love it. It's my favorite kettlebell squat sequence. So I started with the goblet squat, then the one arm squat, and then finally I progressed to the double kettlebell front squat. But like I said, you don't need to get there to start there, even go there. You start with goblet, start with one arm rack squat or front squat. You can make incredible gains and progress in that. So thanks for watching this video. Share it with someone you know could benefit from the kettlebell squat, how to get stronger, the 3 options they have, how to do it safely, how to do it effectively. Share that with them. I want to spread the message, spread the training and the coaching, how to do proper and safe kettlebell training from anywhere, from home, from your garage, like I am, with a kettlebell or 2, if you have to, and do it consistently and make that progress in fitness and strength and being fit and developing that strong athletic body and the functionality that you want. All right, so share with anyone you know could benefit from this. Let me know in the comments what's your number 1 takeaway. What's the one kettlebell squat exercise you're gonna do? Maybe you're doing it now. Let me know below. Let me know. And if you have a favorite out of 3, if you've done all of them, let me know as well below. And if you have any questions on any of these exercises, let me know in the comments. I'll help you out with that coaching and help you get those and refine those and get better at those every single day. All right. And speaking of getting better and making progress, it's important that you start practicing these exercises. And I've made a 10-minute full body kettlebell workout that you can do that incorporates the kettlebell goblet squat and the swing and several other kettlebell exercises that you can do as little as 10 minutes every day or every other day to maintain that consistency. That's what it's going to take to get stronger, fitter, and better. It's consistency. If you only have 10 minutes, you have a kettlebell, you could do that workout. It's absolutely free. Grab that. It's in the comments, in the description, not the comments. Or you could comment KB10 and I'll shoot that over to you right away. Until then, train strong, get after it, train hard, know what you want, don't let anything stop you. You got the tools, you got the kettlebells, I got the videos, I got the training. All you need to do is have the desire, have the passion, have the want to change and make progress and get stronger and get fitter. All right, get you a bell. I have a link as well in the description. Grab a bell, 16 kilo, 35 pound if you're beginning for men. Generally, that's that's what I started with, 16 kilo, 35 pound bell. Then you can progress to a 20 kilo, 44 pound bell, and then one of these, which is a 53 pound bell, 24 kilo. Just make progress from that. Right? I have a link in the description right here from Kettlebell Kings if you want to grab one of those, grab those. Right? I recommend 3 if you can. If not, get you that one bell. That's 16 kilo from 35 pound bell for men. Grab that in the description below. All right. I'll see you in the next video where it's going to be how to do the kettlebell clean, because I want you to get this down, how to do the clean well, so you can progress at some point to the one arm rack squat, okay? And then I have other videos in the description as well on how to do all these easy exercises in more depth, goblet squat, clean of course, and the one arm rack squat. Till then, have an awesome day. Trishan, get after it. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next video. Never give up. Keep watching my videos. Tell me what you like about them. Share them with others. Let's get this kettlebell thing going. Let's get training strong. Let's get you progressing. Let's get you the results that you want. Let's do it. Let's do it together. I'll see you on the next video. Train strong.